This is the pre-match press conference ahead of Sri Lanka v Ireland. We've got the Ireland coach, Heinrich Malan, with us. Heinrich, it's a do-or-die situation tomorrow. What kind of mindset are you looking to instill into your players ahead of it?
Look, I don't think too much changed since the first game we got you. We know we got to try and win cricket games. Hasn't necessarily gone away over the last couple, but boys are pretty keen to get out there tomorrow and try and put that right.
What have you done? Obviously, it was such an up-and-down game against Scotland. I mean, did it take a bit of time for the guys just to sort of pick themselves back up?
Not really. We've had quite a few of these games over the last 12 to 18 months where we came pretty close, and yeah, the motivation's more there than ever, to be honest, to get out there tomorrow. And you know, we've played against Sri Lanka over the last couple of months. We know they're a really good side, but you know, we've shown that we've got some individuals who can put some performances on the board, and you know, they're really keen to get out there tomorrow and show their worth. The
margins are so small in this sort of event. What are the little areas you think that have just cost you so far in the first two that you can address tomorrow?
Yeah, look, I guess we haven't looked into, you know, trying to highlight why we didn't do things really well. You know, for us, it's more making sure that we know what we want to try and do and what that looks like from our point of view, and focus on some of those positives. Like you said, you know, small margins, short turnarounds. You know, so we want to just keep things nice and equal, and you know, get the boys out there ready to try and win another game of cricket tomorrow.
In terms of this venue, Heinrich, with Hasaranga obviously having taken 11 wickets in 2 matches, he's, I guess, potentially their biggest threat. How are you going to deal with him?
Yeah, not too different to any other bowler we play against. We've done our homework. We've been fortunate to play a little bit against him over the last little period as well. So, again, you know, it's making sure that our batters are really focused on some of their strengths. You know, we've done some great work from an analysis point of view with Scotty Over and our analyst around, you know, some areas we look to attack. So, you know, we've got some plans in place in that space, but yeah, no different to any other bowler that we come across. And, you know, hopefully the boys can go out there and execute their skill well and put ourselves in a good position.
Is it actually, in a strange way, a positive that Sri Lanka have won their first 2 games so comfortably? Because maybe some of their players coming into this match haven't had as much pressure activity, if you like, in the middle as your guys?
Don't really think so, to be honest. Everyone's shown that they can beat everyone. I think the margins in white ball cricket has become so small with the evolution of T20. So, look, everyone's pretty confident that they can beat everyone, and I think that's shown over a period of time now as well. So, again, trying to focus on our processes, what that looks like, get the boys in a mindset to go out there and put their skills to the test, and hopefully, you know, by doing that, they can put ourselves in a good position.
Will you have one eye on the action at BAC tomorrow with Scotland and Oman? Obviously, one of those sides will go to 6 points. You really are at last chance saloon, aren't you?
I don't think it's one eyes on the cricket. I think all eyes are on the cricket at the moment, isn't it? Look, we can't really control what happens at the other games or what happens at the other grounds, and a focus for us is always trying to focus on what we can control, and you know, that's us playing some good cricket tomorrow. And if we do that, then you know, hopefully we put ourselves in a good position. And if we don't, then we know we've got an uphill battle to climb. That's the reality of international cricket.
Obviously, off the back of 2 defeats, you'll ask yourselves questions internally. Each player and member of staff will ask themselves questions as well. Is there the possibility of changes to the side for tomorrow?
Look, I guess there's always the, you try and bring 15 players, that gives you tactical options. We've had some of those discussions. You know, you try and marry up the conditions of the opposition and then, you know, try and come up with the 11 people that can do a job for you. But, you know, in the same breath, like we said earlier, these are short turnarounds. You know, we try and keep things nice and calm and nice and relaxed, and make sure we do the work behind the scenes, and you know, allow players the freedom to go out there and try and express themselves. It's a great stage to do that, and hopefully, you know, they can go out there tomorrow, showcase their skills, and that'll put us in a good position.
Obviously, a lot's been made of the toss in this tournament so far, and the fact that sides batting second have tended to have more favourable results than the sides batting first. How significant is the toss going to be, and how significant is batting second here, particularly at Queen's?
Yeah, it's a great question, because you know, you can quite easily use that as an excuse. But at the end of the day, Steve Waugh said the toss is the start of the game. You know, so we challenge ourselves to be adaptable to whatever is the situation in front of us. You know, I think every team will have an understanding of what they want to do first, but, you know, 50-50 chance of you doing that. And if it doesn't go your way, you've got to be able to adapt, and you've got to go out there and assess things pretty quickly and feed that back. And again, that's something that we try and focus on and keep our processes structured in that space.
A word on Curtis Camphor. Obviously, you left him out of the first game against Oman. He came back into the second game against Scotland and had an absolute dream performance. You must be delighted with the way he's responded to that omission in the first game.
Yeah, look, purely a tactical discussion around, Curtis not playing in the first game. He's shown so many times that he's a quality player, and we've got, 15 quality players here. We've seen over a period of time that guys can score hundreds across formats, and again, highlighting the skill sets that we do have. So, again, it's a nice opportunity for us tomorrow for some of these young lads to stake a claim, show their skills, and hopefully if they do that consistently for a period of time, we'll be in a good position.
And any concerns from you? The form of Andrew Balbirnie, the form of Paul Sterling, that's obviously been a real problem for you in the tournament thus far because they're two such significant players. Any concerns there, or are they quite comfortable that they're in the right space coming into such a crunch game tomorrow?
Look, I think I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it. The guys have got fantastic records. The flip side to them not scoring runs is, that they're always closer to scoring runs again. So it's been a short turnaround. They've had some nice training. The boys played a bit of golf yesterday. So looking forward to our senior players going out there and expressing themselves. They've got the freedom to play the way they see it. And hopefully that rubs off on some of our younger players. And again, by doing that, we give ourselves the best opportunity to play some good cricket.
And is everyone fit for tomorrow? Are you selecting from a full squad?
Yep, we've got everyone firing, ready to go.
Thank you. Thanks, Coach. Much appreciated.
No worries.